disc golf season and things of that such?
Well, I've come to the point in my life where as an older gentleman, I'm not old. I won't say I'm
Right.
old.
No, no, no. Far
As an
from that.
old as an older gentleman, I come to realize that I can't just show up and think I'm gonna be good. Like
Mm.
if I'm planning on playing, I have to get a practice day in. Like that's
Okay, a practice
I
day.
practice day. Like I gotta go to and hit some balls, work on my tee, 10 off, my short game. I got to get that in before I go play. I'm not just going to go play and not hit balls.
Ha
Like I
have
can't
you
do
had
it.
any have you had any practice? I mean, well, okay, had you practiced during the winter months? 'Cause I know me and my wife we were talking and she was like, "You're not serious." I go, "What do you mean?" She said, "You ain't serious about this golf thing." I'm like, "I practice. I've been outside. I got the practice balls, the foam balls. If you still hit them, they'll carry, but they don't, fly, yards and yards and stuff. It's not gonna go all the way
Right,
outside of my yard. It's gonna be there."
right. I think that for me, I haven't been able to get out there. I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta
Yeah.
keep it funky. I haven't been able to get out there just practice as much as I want to, but I know as the weather is starting to turn, like you mentioned,
Mhm.
I know that I'm going to practice before I go play around.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to waste my money anymore.
Right. 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 Oh no. Oh, oh,
'Cause
oh.
hole 1, 2, and 3 can't be warm ups. I'm at a point in my life where I can't be warming up on the first 3 holes. I'm like, "Nah,
Well,
you paid 40, $30, $40 for this round, bro. You need to,"
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Well,
inflation
let
is
me
real.
let me take the opportunity to bring out. We'll talk about my man, Darren Owen, Next Level Golf. If you ever get a chance, look up Next Level Golf. Look up Next Level Golf with Darren Owen. And one of the things I do, I had a couple practice rounds with him. Not
Mhm,
practice round, but we practiced. He
mhm.
actually, he was just showing me more so how to hit the ball, um, and consistently. Like now, because I told you during the winter months, I've been practicing.
Okay.
Weirdly enough, I've been practicing and seeing the ball go straight. You dig what I'm saying? I know now because I ain't gonna hold you. When we was out there, it was a hope and a prayer. Whenever I get on the tee box,
Okay.
whenever I would get on the tee box,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it goes straight. I'm
Same for
praying
me.
it doesn't get lost in the trees. That was how I was operating. But now I think I'm a little more confident going into the spring months.
Yeah, I think for me, man, like I started off as my short game kind of like 'cause I always had kind of like a nice little touch when it
Right,
comes
right,
to the
right.
to the short game, and a lot of people have told me when I first got started, it was like, man, that's what a lot of people struggle with. I'm like, oh,
Right,
okay, cool.
right, right.
Oh man, hitting it off the tee, oh my gosh, it was so hard,
Mm.
And then I started practicing and working on my swing and stuff like that, and I finally got into some type of a groove and a good feel for it. But there are times when, like I said, when I don't practice and don't work on those things, it will go away.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
will
oh,
lose
for
it.
sure. Oh,
I
for
will
sure.
lose it.
It's not
Trust
like
me.
riding a bike. It's not like riding a
No,
bike.
not at all. Not at
Right,
all. The golf is the exact opposite of riding a bike. If you don't get
right.
out there and practice that swing and how it feels and get that same feeling every time you take that swing, it's over. It is
Yeah.
over for you.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Got to go through your checkpoints. But I wanted to make sure because here's the reason why I brought you here. I know a lot of people probably watching, like, why is he Jarvis? First of all, he's my guy. Okay, you can catch him on Locked On Sports. Okay, make sure you check him out there. You can catch him. He's talking about all types of Falcon, Hawks, sometimes Braves, but he talks about all of the Atlanta sports, a lot of the Atlanta sports. I guess from the Atlanta sports diaspora, we can say. But
Yes.
let's
Mhm.
just start off with this. Are you going to watch any of the games for the UFL? Now they've conjoined the XFL and the USFL, and now it's the
Mhm.
UFL. Are
Right.
you going to watch? Because this weekend is opening weekend. Ironically, so alongside baseball,
Okay.
this weekend will be opening weekend for the UFL. Do you plan on watching any of the games?
Probably not. I
Okay.
probably won't. I have my eyeballs fixated on the Atlanta Braves. Like
No, I mean,
that's
and there are no players you want to keep an eye because one thing I know, yes, there are a few players that we have had before. Vic Beasley for one,
yeah, yeah,
now
he's
he
in there.
plays in the UFL now.
Okay.
AJ McCarron, I know he plays for the Battlehawks. And he's doing quite well, actually.
Yeah.
He said that he loved the opportunity now he can actually play in front of his kids. Now his kids can watch and enjoy the game and say, "Oh, that's my dad." And you know what I mean? He couldn't get that in the NFL. And I'm sure that the XFL, not the XFL, the UFL has a lot of up and coming talent that may or may not have that opportunity. Because we all know in the NFL, you're one opportunity away from being the next Terrell Davis or something like that.
Yeah,
So
I think it's pretty cool though, man, that they're able to give cats an opportunity to play football after college. Look, Lord knows I was searching and seeking and trying to find those same opportunity. So when guys get these
right,
opportunities to do this, and then you go, of course, you're gonna have some names like Vic Beasley, AJ McCarron, like you mentioned. They also a young brother that was a kicker with he actually just signed with the Brahmas
the
and
Brahma Bulls. Yes,
the Brahma Bulls.
yes,
He was a
yes.
kicker in college, and he had a YouTube page, and the NCAA said, "Hey, you gotta shut down the page if you want to remain eligible." He said, "Hey, forget that. I'm chunking the deuces," but he stuck with it. Now I think he has like a billion views and like a million subs on YouTube.
Hmm.
So obviously
Hmm.
been doing pretty well for himself, but he been staying in shape, and he
Right.
got an opportunity to play for the Brahma Bulls. So opportunities like that, and who knows, it might lead to an opportunity to play kick in the NFL as well. So I really appreciate these leagues and these people like The Rock and everything trying to
Yeah.
put these things back together so these guys can have opportunities to go out there and continue to play ball.
Showcase their talents, right? Exactly. Just
Absolutely.
showcase their talents. If you if for those of you in TV land, if you're not abreast of who or what the UFL is made up of, you got two divisions, the USFL division and the XFL division. Now, what's so interesting about this, and it feels like the UFL is taking the NFL's blueprint and said, you know what, if it worked in 19 whatever, then it can definitely work in 2024. The USFL League, or division, four teams: the Michigan Panthers, the Birmingham Stallions, the Houston Roughnecks, and the Memphis Showboats. That is the USFL division. And then the XFL division, you got the DC Defenders, the Arlington Renegades, the St. Louis Battlehawks, and the San Antonio Brahmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
go no, no, what you gonna say?
No, no, I was just gonna say that, it's I find it interesting how because we know we all love football, right? Especially 11
Yes.
on 11 tackle football.
Right, right.
And it's up for debate whether or not NFL is tackle football anymore, but that's a whole nother conversation. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's
It's
just the
dry.
spring football just hasn't worked, right? I think arena football had probably the longest run of
They
it.
they
I
had they
played
had
that.
a, they had a
They had
pretty
a
good
nice
run.
run. Had a
Yeah.
nice run. I think you actually get ready to come back, if I'm not mistaken. So, uh, but just as far as the 11 on 11,
Mhm.
like it seems like those leagues have kind of struggled to stick around. So it's been a lot of iterations of it, and I think that hopefully this XFL, the UFL piece, it sticks around for a while.
It seems like it had this one. It of course is a culmination of two different ones, but it does seem as if it worked. The St. Louis Battlehawks packed out what was the home of the St. Louis Rams. St. Louis Battlehawks. So I mean, packed it out completely last season.
Yeah,
Um, there was debate in between which league brought more viewers or more views and things of that such. But nonetheless, um, yeah, like I mean, just like I said, AJ McCarron. And I'm looking on here, and it says the USFL, and this was back in February, where AJ McCarron and the USFL Battlehawks, like I was just talking about, they actually reached a deal uh, between each other. You dig? So I think he has signed with the Cincinnati Bengals and spent the final 6 weeks of the season in their active roster. Um, Following starter Joe Burrow, his ending season ending surgery and stuff. So AJ McCarron, who's 33, he was a fifth round pick of the Bengals back in 2014, following his career over at Alabama. So, from what I understand, it is that he does have somewhat, ties to both teams and whatnot. And I do see that there are going to be other teams and other players going on that have ties to multiple teams. This is it's interesting. Let's just say that much. And if you want to do a hip drop, you can definitely do a hip drop tackle in the UFL.
Yeah, no doubt. And hopefully, like I said, this is a sustainable model
Yeah.
going forward. So we'll see.
Now, the next question I do want to pull up because you did invite me to uh, Super Bowl party. I was unable to attend, unfortunately. Should the Super Bowl be considered as a national holiday?
Hmm.
And this is something that I have been chammering for a few years, just a few, not too long, nothing more than 5. I think it was like 3 or 4 years, but it just makes sense. You did. It just makes sense, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that enough people pay attention to it. We talking about millions upon millions of millions of millions of people who watch the Super Bowl for
Right.
whatever reason, whether it be the game or the halftime show, which we know that there were a lot of eyeballs on that this year as well, with Usher being the halftime performer. But
Mhm.
but yeah, man. So I think it should be something that at least have a conversation about whether or not it actually happens. I seriously doubt it because I mean, as much as how important football is to in a lot of people's lives, such as myself, I get paid to talk about it. That's
Right,
kind of
right.
cool. But I just don't see how it can be one of those situations where they'll consider it being a national holiday.
I get you. And the interesting thing is that's been the conversation for most people. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why would you? But it is what it is. I wanna get through some stuff really quickly before I gotta go. Cause trust me, it's a lot going on. With the fifth annual. Let me reset real quick. It's the fifth annual um, King of the Hill tournament put on by Ball Strikers. Shouts out to Darren Owen for putting on such a great event. Jarvis, if you ever get the chance, definitely look up the Ball Strikers. Great group of men, full of guys that come from so many different walks of life, but they want to just compete. That is the overall goal. It's just to compete. And as your game gets better, you sharpen the next person. So now that you know what I mean. So either way, um, but yeah, it's a lot going on today. So definitely, want you guys to make sure that you stay tuned. But beyond all of that, we do have a lot of quarterbacks coming into this year's draft. So much so that it's almost like, it's like take your pick. And I don't see all of these quarterbacks coming in the first round, but which quarterback do you see having more so of an upswing? Who has the higher ceiling, if you will? Drake May, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix, JJ McCarthy. Who do you see, Jarvis?
Wow, that's a good question, man. Um, I think if we just, with all they putting all those names in one pot, I feel like Caleb Williams has the highest ceiling because obviously because he's gonna be the number one overall pick for the Chicago Bears. But I feel like my guy, the guy that I really like though,
Mm-hmm,
it
mm-hmm.
has to be Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
when you think about just the accuracy,
yeah.
those intermediate throws into those, and then the deep ball, I don't think no one compares
Right.
to the accuracy.
Tennessee's guy, Tennessee's quarterback,
Oh, Joe
Tennessee's
Miller?
quarterback, Joe. Yeah,
Oh, that dude can't hit the side of a barn now. Come on now. Joe, we don't
I
know
was
where that
only.
thing gonna go. We don't know where it's gonna go with Joe. That's his nickname. Joe, I don't know where it's gonna go,
It's gonna
Miller.
go.
Yeah, so he ain't in this conversation, Jack. Let
Right,
me tell you that
right.
right now. But
Right.
all just aside, like the arm strength, yeah, you look at it, you know, it could potentially be somebody that could be one of those project type quarterbacks, be able to play down the line. But for me, man, my favorite is Michael Penix Jr. Like I like the fact that he's a lefty. No guys.
Go ahead and show you all really quickly. Take a view outside. You can see, if I move myself, but you can see a lot of the golfers, they are now setting up. If you can see also, they have the cigar tent. So if I got to give me a stogie at the end of this, I'm going to give me a stogie. We also got what other vendors we got? We got apparel vendors. We've got memorabilia vendors. We've got massage therapists. We've got all these different vendors, man, and I'm so excited. Let me go ahead and get this gentleman on. He is the vendor for Golf Shot. Let me go ahead and show you right there. There he is. Sir, go ahead and get your. Well, now give me your name, where you're from. Give me some information on Golf Shot. It's some dope apparel. You got your. I mean, you dripped out. Got the hat. I mean, it's like an up down swoosh, upside down swoosh, like the Nike swoosh, but then it's inverted and it's. I mean, give me the thought behind it. I like it.
I appreciate that, man. Phil Styles, part of Golf Shot Apparel. That's www.golfshotapparel.com. What this is a ball going in the hole. It's a ball going in the hole. So when you're playing the game, when you hit that great shot,
Yeah.
we heard people saying golf shot.
Okay.
So we went and trademarked it, and we sell apparel from hoodies to polos to hats, shorts, pants. We've got we just did a deal with Blue Tees.
Okay.
So we now have the range finders with Blue Tees that are
Okay.
in conjunction with them. So excited to be out here.
Any knickers? You know, and that's the thing.
You're the first to ever talk to us about some knickers. We don't have any knickers.
Okay, and it's knickers, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to make sure that you understand the terminology that I am using. It is a golf terminology for pants.
Yes, it is.
It is a type of pant that most golfers do wear in this event. Ultimate Apparel, you got all the different things. How did it start? Where did it start from? What was the motivation behind all of that?
Motivation was 5 years ago. We were playing golf, and literally we got tired of wearing Nike, Adidas, and everybody else.
That's a first. I've never heard somebody say, I got tired of wearing Nike and Adidas, but no, for sure.
Yeah, so what we did was the three of us started to sit around and say, okay, what can we do? How can we break into the business? Very hard to get in this business.
Right.
We listened. And what we listened and learned was that when a person hits a good shot, the first thing they'll say is golf shot. You hear the pros say it, you'll say things like that. So we went to an attorney, said could we trademark it? They said yes, and the rest was history. So we are grassroots, out of the trunk. We go around to different golf courses. Last year, we just launched a website for the first time and did social media. Things have picked up. We've done to the PGA show, so it's super excited. But that's how we got started 5 years ago.
Any golfers that have latched on? Anybody that wanted to definitely grow with the brand? I assume anyone that because you, like you said, you're grassroots. So is anybody wanting to come up with or alongside the Golf Shot apparel brand?
Not yet.
Not yet.
So what we've done is we partnered with it last year. We partnered with Atlanta Public Schools.
Okay.
Donated shirts and things like that, hats, gear too. We chose, I think, 6 schools last year.
Okay.
And we're starting to get out there slowly. So we're getting our brand out there. We're super excited about the support and the love that's been pouring into us.
For sure.
And you know, we're hoping everybody hits a golf shot.
Right. Feel free to, and also feel free to, join in with the HBCUs, man. Clark, Morehouse. I love it, man. And you're here today not only to, get more notoriety for your brand, get people involved and see what you guys are doing, but how do you feel about said event right now? I mean, as I'm looking over and we've got guys hitting balls to the floating target. Do you plan on getting out there and mixing it up a little bit?
I'm not playing this year. I played last year, but this is an awesome event. We love supporting it through the Ball Strikers,
For sure.
through the King of the Hills, people from all over there.
Right.
So it's going to be a great event. It was a little cold.
Yes, it was.
It was a little cold out there.
Yeah.
But now it's warmed up. It's warmed up, so we're super excited about that. But we feel good about the event. A lot of guys out there. We're on the hot drive on the whole for the longest drive.
Okay.
Balls going everywhere.
That's what she said. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. It is me. He is I, and I am him. I'm he that they call the Alphamale. We are reporting live from the 5th annual King of the Hill competition. I'm sitting here with, again,
Phil Styles.
Phil Styles with Golf Shot Apparel Company. Make sure that you guys shop with your boy. Shop with your boy, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna go looking. I'm gonna go check it out and see what it is that I like for sure. I definitely like golf apparel. You see, I kind of wrap my jacket around because
I got some black and gold down there too.
That'll work.
I got some black and gold.
That'll
down
work
there. Yes,
now.
I do.
Okay, black and gold is a very good color now. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what time it is. It is me. He is I, and I am him. I am he that they call the Alpha Male. We are here with Phil Styles and Golf Shot. I thank you so much, sir, for stopping by, talking with me, rapping with me. I'm going to definitely stop by and check you out and see what it is that I can definitely go for as far as your apparel and stuff like that. So, man, I appreciate it.
I appreciate you all, and follow us on IG and Facebook and LinkedIn.
And LinkedIn as well.
LinkedIn as well. Golf Shot Apparel. Follow us.
Golf Shot Apparel. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. We're back. Well, of course, we've been here. We ain't gone nowhere. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and transition over back to the golfers and see what they got going on. And then eventually, we're going to bring in another interviewee. We do got some, we just talked to our apparel person. We also got the memorabilia people over there that got some stuff for me really quickly. And we also, coming up, we also have the general manager of Chapel Hill Golf Club. We have the general manager of Chapel Hill Golf Club here in Douglasville, Georgia. He's on his way here as we speak. And pretty exciting right now. Again, all the golfers have transitioned to the course, to the greens. There's some on the longest drive. There's some on the putting. There's some on the chipping. And of course, we got the floating target. I'm going to test out and see if I can hit the floating target. By all means, take a seat, grab your headphones, grab your microphone, and we're going to sit here and talk to the general manager of Chapel Hill Golf Course right now. Can I get your name? I'm sorry, brother. Your name and just tell us about this event, man, that you guys are putting on today.
Sure. My name is Scott Baxter. I'm the general manager here at Chapel Hills, as well as Mirror Lake.
Mirror Lake. Okay, so a twofer.
A 2-for-1, yes, sir.
I love it. So how are you feeling about said event? I mean, it's, in my opinion, if that matters, it's gone off without a hitch.
So far, so good. I mean, a little cool this morning to start. Yeah. Sun's out. Course is in great shape. I mean, and yeah, it's a good group of people. It's going to be a lot of fun throughout the whole day. Now,
are you planning on mixing up as well? I got to ask.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to go out and enjoy the spectacle.
Okay. You're going to be a spectator. Tell me more about just the overall, because one of the things that I've been intrigued by, right, is my maturation in the golf game, right? And learning the game of golf and being acclimated to different things about the golf. What would be your advice for someone like me, brand new to the game of golf, brand new to how things are operating? What would your advice be to me, sir?
You've got to get your feet wet.
Okay.
Right? So it'll only go as far as you want it to go.
Right.
So it's a frustrating sport. But if you go out there with the intent to have some fun,
right,
and enjoy it, you'd be surprised at what ability you do have naturally. And there's a group of good people around here that can teach you the fundamentals,
right?
That can go a long way. But if you're got any background in sports, whatever it be, golf comes natural. But with that being said, you don't have to play any sport to be a good golfer.
For sure.
If you can enjoy the outdoors, you want to put some time and effort into it, you can be a golfer.
Okay. And I mean, I do have some experience. I mean, D2 college football, I just go with that. Okay. D2 college football, that works for me. Right. But all in all, I mean, this is a great, and tell me about, well, this is a great event, first of all, but tell me about just how instrumental Darren Owen has been in this process gathering all of the vendors, gathering all of the people to set this event off? Tell me, I mean, in your experience, because I know that you guys work closely together here at Chapel Hill. Just explain to me how you guys were able to, I mean, I am not shocked, but I am definitely in love with the fact that this is just going off awesome. This is awesomely.
I can tell you that a tournament of this size takes a lot of coordination.
Right.
Yeah, and someone like Darren who not only knows the game, knows the club, knows this group extremely well.
Right.
Makes our job as a club exceptionally easy.
Okay.
It's very rare that you've got someone that's coordinating an event that has all the skills and is able to corral a large group of people into this type of event. I mean, there's a lot of moving pieces to it, from planning. I mean, this goes back months.
For sure.
Right. And someone that has that dedication to it is huge. Now, again, I mean, he's got a full-time job that he's working every single day of the week.
And this is just another part of it, I assume.
This is one component. I mean, this is his passion. I mean, he loves the game of golf. He loves this group, this organization, and he loves this club.
Right.
So I think it's just the perfect storm of someone that's dedicated, that really understands it, and that can go out and have some fun with a great group of guys, and support a good organization.
Not gonna lie, I had my first introduction to, because I've heard about this golf course for years. Definitely heard about it for a couple years. Didn't transition out here because I was like, okay, well, I don't go to Douglasville necessarily, but now that I've been here, it's like, okay, I kind of want to make it more of a consistent thing. I've only played 9 holes here. Only had an opportunity to play 9 holes. I hadn't seen the back 9 yet.
Sure.
But I mean, well-ran country club, well-ran organization. How did this relationship come to be between not only you and Darren, but just how did all of this come together? You being the general manager, just your daily routine, how things are going. Just explain to us, just how does that work?
So Chapel Hills and Mirror Lake, obviously, it's under one membership,
for sure,
which is a unique environment as it is. 54 holes of golf is just unique in itself.
Yes.
Now, we have the privilege of being owned by a single owner now. Previously, it wasn't that case.
Well, like a group or something like that?
Yeah, so previously, Club Corp or Invited had the properties.
Okay.
So recently, that was sold to a single owner. So now we work for one person.
Okay.
We actually all work for, he retained a management company, Bobby Jones Links.
Bobby Jones, of course, we've heard that name before.
Very much so, especially leading into the Masters.
Right.
Be a name that everybody hears.
Yeah.
So this management company is based out of Alpharetta, Georgia.
Okay.
So a local company, and provides the day-to-day operational management. So we all work together to be able to put together a product for the members of both clubs.
Right.
And as you said, I mean, out west of Atlanta, there's, it's one of those things that you don't realize is out here.
It's kind of like a desolate land, not to be weird, but it's just because inside of 285, and I operate at the time, I operated inside of 285. And as a new golfer, one of the hardest things that I found was to find affordable golf close to where I am.
Absolutely.
And I'm only assuming that the only affordable golf courses that I could go to, Charlie Yates, Bobby Jones, things of that such inside of the 285 perimeter. But now that I've been out here, you've got Mirror Lake, you've got Chapel Hill. I mean, the grounds for this place is awesome.
Yes. And it's one of those things that is currently known as the hidden gem.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word.
It is kind of tucked away. And if you don't know, you're not looking for it, you're not going to find it.
All right.
However, when people get out here,
and
they experience it, they see it, and they get to the opportunity to play golf, it's very easy for people to go, you know what, I can see this being it. And it is affordable. As a membership base.
Okay.
And again, it's close enough. I mean, we've got plenty of members that work downtown Atlanta.
Right.
I say 25 minutes on a good day, but it's not out of the way.
It's a solid 20 minutes. Here's the thing. One thing about Atlanta, okay? And if you don't know, I'm a native, born and raised. I went off to college for about 4.5 years, came back. Atlanta is 30 minutes from Atlanta. Okay.
Love it. Great analogy.
You know what I mean? It's about there, and I want to extend it to about 45 minutes. anywhere that you may be, depending upon traffic, it could take about 45 minutes to an hour. Or you might want to at least get yourself ready to leave. This morning, I came out here around about 6 o'clock. I got here around 6 o'clock this morning. And solid. Took me about literally 20 minutes. And I'm on the edge of 285 on the western side. So definitely right within my, not limits, but right within where I see myself possibly coming often.
Yes.
And I'm gonna go find the sign up sheet, see if I can get me a membership. See if I can get me a membership, you know.
We have a great contact for that. Mr. Owens, we have to talk to you about
Awesome. We're sitting here with the general manager of Chapel Hill Golf Course and Mirror Lake.
Yes, sir.
You want to be specific, and Mirror Lake. And again, thank you so much for this event. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to sit here and speak with you. Not every day do we get an opportunity to talk to, first of all, a general manager. Second of all, a general manager of such a course such as this. But I thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so
much. And I thank you for bringing me through and just giving us some more insight on this awesome event. Because after this show, I'm going to go out and I'm going to test my luck and see if I can hit the floating target.
Well, we definitely want to make sure that people get out here.
For sure.
Give us a call. Give us an opportunity to get on this golf course, and you can thoroughly enjoy it and become one of our members and be part of the team.
Awesome. Give us all your contact info. Well, not your contact, but all the contact information for the golf course, where they can find the golf course, all of those things, sir.
Your best bet is to jump online. Go to chapelhillsmirrorlakegc.com. Fill out one of the registration forms there. Darren will reach out to you personally, get you introduced. We've got a great opportunity now to come out and have a preview round on us. Small little fee, but if you join, we give that right back to you. So it's a great opportunity to get in now, and I can assure you want to get in now before
because it's getting warm.
Really heats up.
It's getting warm.
It is, and this place will get full quick.
All right.
And you don't want to miss the opportunity.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what time it is. It is me. He is I, and I'm him. I'm he that they call the Alphamale. We just got done talking with the general manager of Chapel Hills and Mirror Lake, and I thank you so much for stopping by and talking with us.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
Take it easy, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what time it is. Let me see if I can get the memorabilia folks to come by and chat with me really quickly, because they just been showing me all. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, they got rings. I mean, they got rings. They've got like rings with bling on them. You dig what I'm saying? It is pretty cool, man. They got helmets. They got the national championship Michigan helmet. They have a Masters helmet. First of all, I never knew that the Masters even had a helmet, let alone a golf organization set up for football. But either way, nonetheless, go ahead, get your microphone real quick. Give me a name and just tell us a little bit more about. You got the Mill Creek hat. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a Georgia boy.
Yeah. No, I'm not a Georgia boy, but know a lot of people that go to Mill Creek. Okay. And they gave me the hat.
Solid. Okay.
Fort Mill Creek.
Okay.
That would be my high school team.
For sure. Okay. Tell us more about yourself. Tell us about the memorabilia we got here. Just talk to me for a second.
Yeah.
We got about 8 minutes. Ooh. 8 minutes till the end of the show.
We'll see if I can fill that much time.
Okay.
Yeah. So A-Town Authentics is the company. So we bring all this nice stuff. There's a warehouse full of a lot more stuff.
Right.
Honestly, it's really cool. I just started, so just seeing this and getting to do this for a living is really, really cool.
Right. And I mean, again, it's just a lot of different memorabilia. Your favorite? I mean, if you have a favorite.
Ooh, I don't know. I'd probably say the Jordan rings. I'm from Chicago, so
really
Michael Jordan, he's the GOAT, but the Jordan rings.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the Georgia rings is pretty enticing to me. First of all, we in the Atlanta area don't get to see too many championships, unfortunately. And be that the University of Georgia did amass a few rings and some championships. It's pretty cool to take a look at. Now, we got a 50-50 raffle going on, correct?
No, it's a silent auction.
So
bid sheets. You come over, write a bid, and if you win,
I'm telling everybody it's a 50-50 raffle.
It's a silent auction.
Okay. And so people are able to put their bids in, and then as time goes along,
once we get done with the tournament, we'll come back and we'll announce winners, and people will walk away with some cool stuff.
Do you golf any?
I do not golf.
You're just here for the Chick-fil-A biscuits, right?
The most experience I have with golf is Top Golf. I just went earlier this week. Kind of sucked, but
don't we all when we start?
Yeah, I can't hit a ball straight to save my life.
Right. I mean, it's great. I mean, you guys were one of the first people here to set up, and I mean, really, just all of the different memorabilia is awesome. I love it. Glad that you guys were able to stop by and talk with me, man. I appreciate you. Give us your information. Give us the information for all of the different memorabilia. Just tell us, just give us some information on that real quickly.
Yeah. So, different, like there'll be a bunch of different prices. The warehouse, we have a warehouse in Buford. And then incoming there's frame shop, and yeah,
I got you. I'm trying to get Darren Owens right now. We got one more interview before the end of the show, but yeah, great. I mean, thank you so much.
Yeah,
and I appreciate you for stopping by with us and talking to us really quickly. Like I said, different animal this is. If we can get Darren really quickly. Hey Darren, one more if you don't mind, sir. No, one more person if they can get up really quickly. Yeah, I already talked to Crystal. If we can get the cigar lady, that'd be great. The cigar lady. Last what 4 or 5 minutes of this production. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just not mailing it in, but I'm definitely doing a lot of the stuff that my wife would wring my neck for, first of all. But it's all good. This is all good. I enjoyed myself. Again, I can't wait to get outside and mix it up. No, I'm not competing in the competition, but of course I was here to view all of it, to see all of it. And now that I have done so, yeah, we're definitely going to, I'm going to go outside and, like I said, I'm going to try to hit that floating target. I'm going to try to hit the floating target simply because, I mean, first of all, you don't see that often. Don't get that opportunity often. But then when you do, man, I mean, you got to try it. Definitely got to try it, ladies and gentlemen. As we wait on one more vendor, I'm hoping that you all can get in contact with Alphamale Sports. Follow me on all of my social medias. Radio6_Raheem is my personal page. Also, you can check me out on Alphamale Sports 88 on YouTube. Alphamale Sports 88 on YouTube. Make sure that you guys check me out. And then, of course, you can check me out also on Twitter at Alphamale Sports. Instagram, you can also check me out on Alphamale Sports. And yeah, that's where we are with this thing, man. I mean, everybody has already gone outside. As you can see right there, all of the golfers are working on, well, not practicing anymore. This is full on competition mode now. And again, like I said, I feel like this is like the all-star game. It's like the all-star game of the golfing season. It's a little chilly outside. I think Darren is bringing up, okay, the masseuse lady. I think, or massage therapist. I don't want to call them masseuses or disrespectful to the name or whatnot. But yeah, we got another vendor coming in right now. Yes, ma'am. We got another vendor coming here, and we're going to sit and talk with her. You know, a few more minutes left in the show, so definitely take a seat, grab your microphone, grab your headset. Let's sit and talk. All right, therapeutic bodywork. Right. Okay. Give me your name, where you're from. Give me all your information. Let's go with it.
Okay. My name is Dantego Robinson.
Dantego Robinson. I like that name. I love it.
I'm born and raised in Atlanta.
You sure? I only got about 5 minutes. You sure? Okay, cool. Also, we got another vendor coming through. But anyway, by all means.
I'm born and raised in Atlanta.
Okay.
Family's from Panama, Jamaica. That's the name. So
you're another native, just like I am. I love it.
My business is Curl. It's creative utilization relaxation lab. It's massage, body work, and stretch.
Okay. And so now you guys have been able to stretch a lot of the golfers, I would assume, get people together. Now, overall, you guys are more so into the body wellness, things of that such, just to go beyond just, loosening the muscles, but more so just overall wellness for the body as well.
It's all over. It is the stretching. It is the therapeutic parts. If you got the guys have injuries or
right.
not stretching like they should or just aging things. So we speak to that, but we also speak to trauma and just different things, mental stress, mental anguish, just a lot of things that's going on mentally. People come to us for those as well. It could be from grief, losing people. We get a range of people coming for different things.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And so, you guys being here today, give us more of your tell us your contact. My apologies. Where can people contact you? Where can people get in contact with you? Even set up an interview, not an interview, set up a session, things of that such. And do you guys do home visits, things of that such?
We have two locations. We
Okay.
have one in East Point, right across the street from City Hall in East Point.
Okay.
We also have a location that's in the Virginia Highlands, right down the street from Pond City Market.
Okay.
And we also do mobile. So we're all over the city. As far as north is Canton, as far as south is McDonough. So we can get anywhere. And we provide all of the service mobile as well.
Awesome, awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for just stopping by. I definitely wanted to give you an opportunity to tell us more about your business, and I might just come by and loosen my. I really had like a show. Here's what's so crazy, right? Since I got you for just another couple seconds, I've been sleeping on my left side, you know, and then I wake up and my shoulder just,
You're laying on it, it's tight, and you're holding in those positions all day. So what we can do, we can open that up. We can open up your pec muscles. It goes up into your neck, and we loosen all that up. And we also have a chiropractor down there, Mr. Manny Lowry, and he's giving chiropractic adjustments as well. So we can fix you all the way out.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let me get this right. There you go. Get this. There you go. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, one more vendor. I think she's coming back. I hope she does come back. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Southside Premium Cigars. Southside Premium Cigar. Again, we are loaded with a lot of different vendors. As we're kicking up, I think the competition is starting to get ready. As I'm looking out right now, a lot of the different golfers have already set up. I know one of the guys, they're coming up out of their jackets, so I know that it's getting warmer. I definitely know that it's getting warmer. And so with all of that, I'm going to hopefully, as time winds down or as I get an opportunity to get outside, I'm going to, loosen up, take my jacket off, get ready for all of these things, and definitely love it, man. We're sitting here, 5th annual King of the Hill golf tournament here in not Austell, but Douglasville, Georgia. And this is with the Ball Strikers. They have put on, well, Darren Owen has put on this event. Of course, this is by way of the Ball Strikers, and they already have like 2 different events. I think they have Ball Striker Red, Ball Striker Black, 2 different teams in this event. They've already, and thank you for all of the vendors that have stopped by. The general manager, thank you to Crystal for stopping by, giving me a book, 27 mistakes first-time home buyers make and how to avoid them. Thank you so much. And then, of course, yes, we do have Southside Premium Cigars coming by. I've been waiting to have this conversation anyway for the minute. I gotta see if they got some cigars down there, some samples or something. What's going on, sister? How are you? There's your microphone right there. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now, how are you?
I am well. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. I am just wrapping up, kind of warm. After I done did the show, I'm warm now, so I'm ready to get outside. I brought my gloves too.
It's time to blow some smoke, get
Yes,
some sun,
yes.
maybe have a little tip and sip outside.
Yes,
Got
ma'am.
massages going, tequila, and we have the cigars, Southside Premium Cigars. So we're excited.
Talk to me, tell me some more, because here's the thing, cigars have kind of made I don't want to say a comeback, but a lot of millennials, we definitely like the look, how it looks, how it feels. And definitely with golf, you're on a round, you got a stogie. And so just tell me more about Southside Premium Cigars, what you guys offer, things of that such.
So excited to be here. First of all, it's our 2nd year with the King of the Hill Golf Tournament.
Awesome.
We're very excited. We love coming out here. We're a family-owned and operated cigar business. traditional cigar shop where you come in. We have cigars from all over the world.
Okay.
Ecuador, Nicaragua, Dominica. We have black-owned cigar brands. We have legacy cigar brands, packs, and cigars. I don't think they ever went away.
Right.
I just think with the advent of cigars becoming flavored, the market expanded.
Hookah.
We have a hookah. We have, we do. We have a cigar for everyone at our shop.
Right.
We do a lot of vending opportunities, especially opportunities like this where we come out and we can kind of introduce people to cigars. Some of the golfers love it. They go out, they have smoke, they come, they sit down, they relax. But this day right here, y'all couldn't get better. Y'all should be out here with us.
This is,
fantastic.
this is a fantastic event.
Absolutely.
And I would jump at the opportunity. If they said they're doing another round tomorrow, I'm coming. Matter of fact, I'm just leave all this here and I'll just set up shop tomorrow. But you have all of these different things. Now, you said it's a traditional smoke shop. So if I were to come in, is there a place for me to kind of sit down, relax, let load off, and just kind of enjoy my stogie?
Absolutely. So when I say traditional cigar shop, what you have a lot, especially in metropolitan Atlanta, there's so many different cigar shops. There's a different fingerprint for every smoker that wants to do something in particular.
Right.
But our lounge is really geared towards the smoker who wants to come in, relax, catch a golf tournament or catch a game or catch up on the latest conversations about what's going on, local events and things like that.
Right.
That's the environment that we have. We have a super customer service, family oriented, friendly in terms of you want some information about a cigar, we can give it to you. Staff is very educated. My husband and I've been smoking about 11 years. My husband more than 20.
Right.
You know, and he's from Chicago.
Right.
So that's why we give you Southside
premium
cigars in Fairburn, Georgia. You can follow us at Smoke with SPC, all in one on our Instagram.
One more time, so that people, matter of fact, look right into that camera and tell.
Hey, people.
Yes.
What y'all doing? I know y'all see this Boston hat. That's because I'm from Boston, but my husband's from Chicago.
Right.
So we're Southside Premium Cigars at Smoke with SPC on Instagram and Southside Premium Cigars on Facebook.
Okay. Now, do you play golf do you play golf? Are you interested?
I am so interested. I was supposed to take my lessons last year, but we were so busy really building the business. We didn't really have time to get out and have some fun and stretch myself. But what I have learned about golf is I really like the numbers.
Yeah.
I like how the numbers go. So I think it's a matter of finding your interest in the sport and going from there.
Yeah.
You find a little piece that you like and you're like, okay, well, let me learn about how many strokes it took on the third hole.
Right.
What's the average? And that's what really attracted me to it. Now, my husband calls me the divot queen, which isn't exactly good.
You dig hole.
I have a lot of power in the swing, but not a lot of connection with the ball, right? Yeah. So, but
we all go through it.
We all go through it. But I think once I connect, I'm gonna be a powerhouse.
I'm telling you.
Once I can actually hit the ball,
I'm telling you,
powerhouse.
The most addictive thing, in my opinion, and addictions aren't good to a degree, but this one is a nice one. Once I make contact and I see it just take off.
Oh man, what's that like?
It's intoxicating.
Oh.
My first experience with golf, I was a senior in college.
Nice.
Fell across a class, and in preparation for the class, one of my frat brothers, he was like, "Well, let's just go out to the to the driving range."
Bond.
And I attempted, went home, chest tighter than it was tough because I was trying to kill the ball. I was trying to obliterate it. But once I found out that it's just a smooth swing, the club will do the rest for you.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, it was addictive. I saw the ball just take off. Well, okay, let me try this again.
Love it.
And it's almost like what you just said. You tug at that thread, and then all of a sudden the rest of the sweater is gone. So I can see how that interest can almost start a fire, if you will. You know what I'm saying? It's a small spark, and then at that point, you have a full on fire.
Absolutely.
Almost like premium Southside Premium Cigars.
And similarly, people, what happens is I always ask people, I say, well, what you smoking?
Right.
That's our hello. What you smoking? And I ask them, well, what do you like? Your tongue is divided into 4 parts. You got sweet and sour and salty, and and I just connect on what your palate is.
Let's stay there for a second. So you break it down almost to a science.
Yeah, it's I'm a tobacconist.
Okay.
I just got to go and get a certificate that says I'm a tobacconist, but I'm a cigar sommelier, and I'm also a foodie, so I can match things with your palate, with what we have in stock, and also recommend a pairing to what you purchase.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a whole
Wow.
it is a whole science because it's really based on you. It's a customization of what you like.
Right.
What do you like? Oh, well, someone say, well, I like sweet. Well, we have some of the best sweets in the world. We carry a product called Kokimar, absolutely amazing. Mango, honey, blueberry. Oh my gosh, all these
That downstairs right now?
cherry. I think I do have a couple Kohimars with me, but I also carry GTO cigars, which is a Dominican puro. Amazing Dominican cigars. Beautiful. If you've ever been to Dominica and you've had a cigar tour or factory tour, you actually get to see, right there on hand, the leaf, how the leaf is grown, the leaf that's closest to the sun, the leaf that's at the bottom, how it makes up a cigar. So understanding that breakdown and understanding what you articulate to me that you like, it's about you though.
Right.
It's not about me. It's about you. It's about, well, what do you like? Oh, I like, someone say, well, I like I like spicy food. Okay. What do you drink? Black coffee? Do you like creamy coffee?
I do drink black coffee.
Then you would like a Maduro Nicaraguan cigar because that palate is a very strong.
It's a strong. There you go. It's a strong one.
Is at the top of the stem. It's getting a lot of sun. It's getting a lot of nutrients. Your palate is going to pick up on a Maduro leaf.
Wow.
So yeah, it is a science.
Okay.
And it is about knowing what you like.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm a little cigar sommelier.
I'm gonna shut things down.
Sommelier.
I'm gonna shut things down, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna head downstairs.
Absolutely.
With you.
Come smoke with us.
Oh yeah. That's what I plan on doing because I'm not gonna lie. Like that's how I see things. It's gonna be a movie outside. It's warm.
Yeah.
It's warmer. People are coming out of their jackets and their sweaters and hoodies.
Yes.
We got apparel companies out here. We've got tequila out here. We've got Chick-fil-A if you're trying to get a biscuit. We've got the memorabilia. We have so many different things going on right now. So I'm going to shut this down.
Yes.
And
I'm going to go.
Us. Oh, thank you.
We appreciate
for stopping by. I appreciate you.
Come on by.
Yeah, I'm coming down there now.
All right.
I'm gonna follow you in just a second. I'm gonna shut this down and I'm coming. Yes, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what time it is. It is me. He is I and I'm him. I'm he that they call the Alphamale. That is a wrap, man. That is a wrap. 2 hours here at the fifth annual King of the Hill golf tournament put on by Chapel Hill, the ball strikers, Darren Owen. Everybody just involved in this, man, is awesome. But as you can see right now, all of the golfers have corralled on the green. All of the golfers are getting ready for round play or match play. I'm pretty sure that somebody possibly got close to the target if they haven't hit the target already, the floating target, that is. And we're just going to shut it down. I'm going to go and test out some cigars and see what's going on with Southside Premium. Again, thank you to all of the different vendors. Thank you for all the people that stopped by. Thank you to Crystal Denson for stopping by, selling dreams respectfully. Thank you to the general manager of this golf course. He's the general manager of Chapel Hill and Mirror Lake, which is really cool. Thank you to everybody that has stopped by. Thank you to everybody that is also giving me interviews prior to. Shout out to Jarvis Davis for stopping by and talking with us as well. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I already got my golf clothes on. I got my gloves somewhere. Somewhere over here. I don't know if here it is. I got my glove and I got my clubs in the car. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take those down there. I might test my luck over at the driving range. Get some practice rounds in real quick. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And that is your show, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what time it is. It is me. He is I and I am him. I am he that they call the Alphamale. I thank you all for stopping by and chatting with us, man. And hey, we'll be here, y'all, every Friday, 12 noon. Make sure that you guys stop by and rap with us. All right. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna go play some golf. Peace. Where's my sounder? Yeah, I'm out. I'm out, y'all. I'll see y'all later.